Hello, everyone. This is Gabriel, the Forex Helper, and we're here with another update. But today is a special update for two reasons. But before I get into all of the reasons, I want to first introduce our business counselor, who is also the COO of the Forex Helper. And his name is, he goes by Business Counselor TJ. Would you please introduce yourself, sir?
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is TJ, as Gabriel say. I'm the business counselor / COO. So anytime you have an issue, anytime you want to begin your account, or any problem that you may have, all you have to do is reach me at any time, and I will be at your service.
Awesome. Thank you, TJ. Also, you guys, I want to let you know that we do have more different content coming out. So you'll hear more from our business counselor, TJ, on our win discussion content. So look out for win discussion. That's where we talk about different subject matters in the market, just different things that need to be discussed. Okay. Today, we do have business counselor TJ on a special win update. This is a special win update. Why is it so special? Well, today, a lot of things are happening in the market. There are some serious big developments that are taking place, and I want to go over those developments with our business counselor, and we want you all to also hear what is happening as we go over this report. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to talk about the I'm going to go through the daily financial market report right now, and I'm looking at the Forex market right now. As of today, December 21st, 2020, there aren't any trades for us to take. So currently our signals, as well as our account management members, you guys are going to have to hold for now. There are reasons why we aren't taking any trades because of the volatility of the market. And one of the reasons that we're seeing as far as the Forex market is concerned, I'm going to go over each of these markets, by the way, but I'll pause and I'll give our business counselor, TJ, a chance to also share his insight. The reason why the Forex market is really going through a lot of volatility right now, we see that the MAS score is at 57%. One of the reasons why this is because of the US dollar. Right now, the US dollar is attempting to take a bullish approach. It's attempting to rise right now. It's attempting to get out of the decline that it's been in for quite some time. Main reason has to do with the stimulus package. Business counselor TJ, could you shed some light as to what is going on with the stimulus package?
Okay, now as you all know, there's a lot of things that is going on with the stimulus package, right? I know it has not been voted on, more than likely. I say maybe 99.9% is going to pass. Because the talk of the stimulus that come along with the push of the vaccine and other things, the market tends to react off of that. This is the reason why the account management team didn't want to take a risk doing something with trade that can cause a problem or cause your account to blow. So every time you hear stimulus talk or when you hear things about the vaccine, we have to be very careful because it cause the market to go up or it's going to cause the market to go down. So we want to be extremely careful. That's why it's very important for you guys to work with us, to trust us, and most importantly, to be patient as we go through these different storms.
I want to thank you for sharing that. You mentioned two things, definitely the stimulus package and definitely the vaccine. I definitely want to touch on the first thing, the stimulus package. I'm looking at a report for today, December 21st. This is from Market Watch, and the headline reads this: "We are the shame and laughing stock of the world. $600 stimulus checks aren't going over well on Twitter." Basically, and here's another thing it says here, $600 isn't even enough for most Americans to pay half their mortgage. one author tweets. And then there's a picture of the United States dollar. There's the United States flag and the $1 bill, and it's ripped up. TJ, I'm scrolling through this. I didn't read this article, but I'm looking at these different tweets, and it looks like this one tweet has. It looks like that's Bernie Sanders. Oh no, that's Mute. No, okay, that's not Bernie. That's I always have a hard time pronouncing his name. Munich, or what is it? Minucci. Okay, and here's another one here. Next stimulus check about to look like, and they got Chuck E. Cheese tokens and a Chuck E. Cheese. The tickets that you win when you go to Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, let me see. They got another one here. They got another picture. It's just kind of funny. It's not really funny, but I mean, guys, you got to kind of make light of this the best you can. But in reality, this is not funny because real people's lives are being at risk here. And here's another picture that says a $600 relief check preventing poverty 10 months into the worst pandemic in 100 years. And then they have a picture of a Cheetos that's used as a door lock. You know, when you're trying to lock your door and you got to, TJ, man, I mean, they're clowning on here. I got it and everything like that. But man, TJ, it looks like from and I'm going to get off the mic. It looks like from what I'm looking at, just from this article, it looks as though, they passed the stimulus package, and there's more to the reason why they passed the stimulus package. That's the second point you made with the vaccine. But it looks as though the whole market is not really taking this pretty well.
No, it's not. The reason why it's not taking it pretty well, it's going back to the laughing stock. I mean, $600. Supposedly, that's supposed to help the economy, revive. Now, $600, and you have a house of 4 or 5 people. How can you still pay your rent? And keep in mind, you have people that's behind rent, that's behind bills. So telling us, hey, we're going to give you $600 per person, those who are qualified, because you have to be qualified, it become a laughing stock. And the only reason why that was in there, because they put in the vaccine. They need the funds for that to come in. So this is why the market is acting off of it, because it's like it's news, but it's news of a laughing stock. Come on, there are a family who's out there starving, lost their homes, on their way back to see an eviction. There's so many things that's going on out there in today. And each time the news say something, each time the government goes through its emotion, I call it emotion. That's basically what it is. They go through their emotion. It affects everyone's livelihood, and it also affects the market.
You hit it right on the point, TJ. I don't want to even get into that, but you actually, whether you realize it or not, which I do believe you did realize, you know what you're saying, obviously. You're right. A lot of the movements of the market is based on crowd behavior, and crowd behavior is based on human emotion. So when you say that it's based on the emotion of the government, you're on point, TJ. I just want to let you know that. It's definitely some movements with the dollar. The dollar is trying to push up, guys. I have that. If you go to the bottom of the report, I'm not there yet, but when I get to the bottom of the report, you'll be able to see there is extreme stress, and that dollar is trying its best to, I think we lost TJ, but I'll wait for him to get back on.
Hello?
Okay, TJ, I think we just lost you for a quick second, but welcome back on, okay?
Yes.
So like I was saying, the dollar is trying to basically fight its way out of this hole. Basically, the dollar's been on this decline. If you go to the bottom of our report, you'll be able to see. In fact, let me go to the bottom of the report now, even though we're not there yet, but we kind of are because we're talking about the dollar. And let me see here. The dollar, guys, for a good almost 10 weeks, and this is just 10 weeks from when we just started this report with the daily financial market report, guys. It's been longer than 10 weeks. I could give the official number, but at least 9 to 10 weeks, guys, the dollar has been declining on the current market value. And right now, as of today, we're seeing the dollar trying to fight against this downstream. It almost seems as though, TJ, the dollar is fighting for its life right now.
And it's sad that that is happening. But unfortunately, that's what we basically going through right now. And it goes back again to everything is breaking down. When you got an economy breaking down, and then you got all the stuff that's been added with the stimulus and with all the vaccines, the dollar, it has no more, the value of it. And so this is the value of it means, so this is why we try to be extremely careful with you guys' trades. Because we understand that you guys invest into this and you believe in this. But we have to be extremely cautious every step we make. Because this is going to happen for a while. It's going to have its days. It's going to chill, but it's going to have its days. As long as these stimulus talk, vaccine talk, continue on. Like I say, they agree, but it has not been signed yet. They agree on the bill, but it has not been signed. So what that means, the market going to go up and down, up and down. So we got to make sure that we don't make that wrong trade that's going to cause an error, cause a red flag, and then we into another issue.
TJ, I'm happy you hit it right on the point, and I know we have so much more to cover, and actually I do want to cover everything. It's very important. I already knew from this morning after I did the research. I got off the phone with you, and I started doing the research, and I said, oh my goodness. And I haven't even got to the reason why I said, oh my goodness. But I got to the indices, which is at the bottom of the report. By the time I got to the bottom of the report, I ended up calling you. Is that right? I told you, man, something's going on. Yeah.
Something's going on.
So listen, you did mention not wanting to make a mistake on, especially with account management, and everything's been really great and is going to continue to be great. They can take a look at our proof page, but I want us to end this video. We got to make a part 2 on this right now. But I want to keep this, I want to close out this video. Could you close it out by letting those listeners who are new to us or who's kind of straddling the fence, wondering if they should join, could you talk to them about the proof page and, the evidence of, we know what we're talking about at least, Yes,
indeed. You can come to www.theforexeffort.com. Once you go there, there's a link that says proof. And that proof is based on our strategy of all of our members. It shows you the greatness of our strategy. This is why we tell people, hey, before you sign up, know what you're signing up for. Just know what you're signing up for. So we want to show people proof that, hey, this is our strategy. Hey, it's working. What do you want to do? This is the opportunity. You have true experts on this side with integrity. They want you guys to reach your long-term financial goals. So please come. Don't be afraid. Come. Sign up for account management at any time. My contact on the very bottom of the page. TJ, click on whatever, whether it's through the web, whether it's through the email, or whether it's through the messaging box. Hit me up. I will get you going. We will begin your process so we can begin your trade and you can reach your long-term financial goals.
TJ, I couldn't have said it better than you. Let's continue on part 2. We'll see you guys on the next part.